G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, as the thumbnail suggests, today we're going to have a look at a set of glasses here. These do have a inbuilt camera, and they basically were advertised as, let me see the listing here, HD 1080p mini spy camera glasses, hidden eyeglass video recorder, eyewear DVR 32GB. Now I bought these for $29.99 on eBay. It was from an Australian vendor. And I bought these in late October, and they arrived 2 weeks later on the 14th of November. They're charging $34 for these now, $33.99. But I'm pretty sure you could get these much cheaper if you bought them from a China vendor, either on eBay or AliExpress. So anyway, let's quickly go through some of the specs here. As you can see on the box here, it says quality interchangeable polarized lenses, fashionable colors optional. Well, the only color I could see was black, but maybe they make different colors. We've got 1.5 hours of power supply and 1 button control for the recording, turning it on and off as well. Supports 32GB, TF memory card, USB 2.0 connection with PC with no drivers needed. It says here it's a must equipment for archers, hunters, anglers, ATV enthusiasts, journalists, traffic police, travelers, and etc. Okay, so there's some more specs here. Quickly read through them. We've got a recording speed of 30 frames per second. Resolution is 1920 by 1080p, 5 megapixel camera. Power duration 1.5 hours, already gone through that. Now the photographing angle, or the video camera itself, is only 65 degrees. So it's a very narrow field of view, guys. I guess that's the type of camera they had to use on this one. You're going to have a bigger lens, which is probably going to be more noticeable if it was like a 120 wide angle lens. Okay, so I guess that's why they went for that. It says the power supply is an embedded lithium polymer battery, so it's got a tiny little LiPo in there. Support max high speed of 32GB cards. Power consumption 1 watt or around 1 watt. Working temperature -5 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. Storage temperature -10 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. And it goes on with the different players to play back the footage. Operating system is Windows 7, Windows XP, Windows 2000, Vista, and Mac 10.5. Alright guys, so a couple more pictures on the box. So let's have a quick look, guys, and then I'll test it out on camera for you to see the quality. So it comes in a nice little case here. First off, we get the user manual just here. 1080p eyewear video recorder. It tells you all the information you need to know. Power off, low voltage, reset, all that good stuff. Now you probably can't see the print here. It is nice and clear even though it's small. But the Osmo Action camera that I'm using ain't that great for focusing up close. We also have a little cloth here, okay, to clean the lenses, and we've got our USB to micro USB charger cable. And here is the glasses itself, guys. Now these lenses are definitely polarized. You could probably just see that on camera, I'm not too sure, but it does give that green, like a rainbow effect. Okay, so there it is there, guys. They just look like spectacles, reading glasses. I believe you can get the sunglasses version as well. I just decided to choose this one. And you can see the series of holes here on the side. Okay, it's on both sides. These ones are just for show, but on the left hand side, when you're actually wearing these glasses, this is where your camera is. It's on the top hole here. The 65 degree angle 1080p camera is just there, okay. Okay, now on the left arm of these glasses, as you can see, we have the on and off switch there. So you press that down, and that little hole underneath it, that will shine a red LED light. It also changes blue when you're recording, okay. And underneath the arm, we can see the charging port, the micro USB port, and just over next to it, you can see just a little bit of like a molding mark. With a little hole, that's where the microphone is. Okay, so now if I just flip this arm in, fold the camera up, that's where your SD card slot is. Okay, and I've actually got a 16GB SD card in there, class 10. card. So that's basically it, guys. All I have to do now is just show you how the camera quality is. We'll also see how the microphone quality is for the audio, and I'll get back to you with my thoughts. So coming up next is just going to be a bit of sample footage of me wearing these glasses, and then I'll come back and give you my conclusions. Yellow-billed spoonbill, Kakabaca. Must be the indigenous name for it. So that's the quality of the microphone. Got these little sparrows flying around. Down at the local lake, Bribra Lake. My buddy and I down here having a few pre-Christmas drinks. Came down here for a bit of a ride. Perfect day, perfect afternoon. So we'll just see what the quality is like from this $30 spy camera. 1080p HD is what they claim. Okay, let's head back to where I've got my bike and my beers, and yeah, this is the quality you're going to get out of these budget camera eyeglasses. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are they okay for $30? Okay guys, I'm back home now after testing these glasses with the 1080p camera down at the lake there. Now you would have seen some footage that I took down there, as well as some still photos. And to be honest with you, I actually was a little bit impressed by the footage that I was getting from these while I was editing this video. Put the SD card in the computer, and the quality was a little bit better than I thought it might be. These aren't too bad. They're not HD 1080p footage, but as you can see by the specs, I did post them up on the screen as I was rolling the footage, as well as the photos. It does say that it is indeed 1080p at 30 frames per second, which is advertised on the box here. But as far as HD, yeah, it's not HD quality, guys. I mean, it's to be expected. It's only a little pinhole camera there. I think it actually performed rather decent, especially the microphone too. I thought the microphone and audio wasn't too bad for such a cheap product as well. Now, obviously, you're going to get a little bit of wind noise like you would have seen in the video when I was on the jetty there. But that was when I was facing the wind. But once I was facing a different direction, you didn't hear the wind noise at all. But Yeah, overall, not a bad product here. I just thought I'll try them out. It is a bit of a novelty item. You know, they do advertise these as spy camera glasses, but I guess you could put these to use to do like unboxing videos, you know, on the bench, like a bench here that I'm actually filming on now. If you haven't got much money, you want to get started, I think the quality of these would be good enough to do videos like that. You just put these on your face and, you know, have the product in front of you and just start recording. The audio, in my opinion, is good enough, especially if you're out of the wind. It seemed pretty clear to me while I was looking at that footage. Now, these would also come in handy, I think, with using as a reference. So if you're working on something, maybe you're pulling something apart for the first time, maybe you're working on an electric tool, for example, and you're trying to repair it, or anything at all, really. You know, if you're pulling something apart and you just want a video reference of how things go back together, you could just quickly put these on, you know, start working on whatever you're trying to repair or build on the workbench, and you can always go back and use the recording on the SD card, the DVR, as a reference of how things went. There's nothing worse than, you know, trying to put something back together for the first time that you haven't done before. Usually I take photos, you know, a series of photos to reference off. So yeah, you could actually easily record whatever you're working on, or even just take snapshots as well with this camera. So it'd come in handy for those sort of applications. Or, you know, they do say that this is a spy camera. You can use it for those purposes as well, I guess. But like I said, it's a bit of a novelty item. I just thought I'll buy it just to test it out, have a bit of fun with testing it out and seeing if these are actually worth the $30. That's how much I paid for them on the eBay listing, like I mentioned at the start of the video. That was from an Australian seller because I wanted it rather quickly. Like I said before, they have gone up from this particular vendor, $4, which is not much. I'm sure you could get these a lot cheaper if you got them from China. I just wanted to pay the little bit extra and get these rather quickly than wait an extra couple of weeks from China. But anyway, guys, I'll put a link in the description below. I'll have a look around for the cheapest price, and yeah, you can check these out yourself if you wish to. All right, guys. So now the camera quality on these glasses, I think, pretty much on par with a cheap action camera. You know, those action cameras, the GoPro knockoffs that you get for about 40 to 50 bucks. I think is pretty much on par with the quality you're going to get from a cheap action camera like that. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick review on these 1080p camera glasses. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, like, comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the quality of these glasses, and are they worth that $20 to $30 price range? So let me know in the comments below. Okay, guys, well, I'll catch you on the next video. Enjoy your Christmas holidays, and I'll catch you on the next one.